morning, or is it afternoon? I'm Time Travel Trevor, and sometimes time gets away from me. I'm here at the Dumbo excavation site at the Museum of the Great Plains in Lawton, Oklahoma, where some mammoth bones have been discovered. Yes, at one point, mammoths actually called Oklahoma home. We're talking tens of thousands of years ago. More specifically, these are bones from a Columbian mammoth. Yes, there are different kinds of mammoths, which are different than mastodons. I suppose I should explain the difference, shouldn't I? Well, while I certainly have time, I'll make this quick for you. So, mammoths, mastodons, and elephants are all part of the same group of mammals called proboscideans. They all share some common features like a nose trunk, elongated tusks, and thick skin. Elephants are the only ones that are still alive today, although mammoths lived as recently as 4,000 years ago, which is about the same time that the Great Pyramids in Egypt were being built. Now, the easiest way to tell the difference between mammoths and mastodons is by examining their teeth. As it just so happens, I have molars from both animals right here. So this is a mammoth molar, a tooth. And yes, this is just one tooth. Mammoth teeth were very different from ours. Whereas we have lots of little teeth, mammoths would only have one or two large molars in each side of their jaw. A common nickname for them is megamolars. So this is the top of the tooth, so very flat, kind of a grinding surface. And this is the root of the tooth. And it's very thick, as you can see. Now, there are actually animals today that have flat top teeth like this for chewing. Have you ever looked at cow and horse teeth? Now, what do they primarily eat? What's most of their diet consist of? If you said grass, you'd be right. Mammoths actually had a very similar diet. 98% of their diet would be grass. So because of that, they have these big, thick teeth where they would grind the tough grass together and they'd be able to swallow it. And we can actually confirm that they ate grass because sometimes we actually find mammoth dung that still has the grass fibers in it. Now let's compare this to a mastodon molar. As you can see, very different in shape. Instead of having flat tops to it, it's got these big spiky cusps or cones. And actually there are animals today that have teeth that are kind of similar to this. One example would actually be deer. So deer, they eat grass, but they also can eat woody plants and leaves. So they have a little bit more variety in their diet. And again, that's what you see in mastodons, is that they are more flexible in their diet. They're not specialized for chewing grass like mammoths are, but they had a lot more range in their diets that they would be able to eat some like trees and shoots and leaves or grass, whatever it is they felt like eating at the time. Since the teeth of the animals show different diets, that tells us about the environments that the animals lived in. Mammoths lived in wide-open grasslands, which are sometimes referred to as the mammoth steppe. Mastodons, meanwhile, lived closer to forested areas where there was more variety available in food. You can also see differences in the skeletal structure of the animals, but these differences are subtle and can be explained another time. Anyway, I suppose I should get back to the excavation. It's been a pleasure meeting you all. I'm Time Travel Trevor, and I'll see you next time.